It's just a lovely morning here, a little bit overcast at Zilker Botanical. End of August, we're making it through, everybody. And planning is in full swing for our fall gardens. We hope that you're planning along with us. And we're turning to the guide that is posted on our website, austinorganicgardeners.org. You'll see planning guides, and this is the Sustainable Food Center's student guide, Introduction to Organic Gardening. So on page 4, you'll find garden tools. So we just thought we'd review some of our favorites, appropriately here by the vintage farm equipment, what the pioneers started with and what's on display here in the Pioneer Village. And moving to some of ours. By far, I have to say my favorite garden tool is just a standard pitchfork. You can loosen the soil with it, you can aerate the soil for it, make sure the water is getting down to your plants right now. Mulch can really compact as that organic material eats out of it, and we want to make sure that water and air can get down to our plants. So a pitchfork is great. This is one that has a little bit more thin and wide tines on it, so it's really good for transferring compost or mulch. A shovel for the same thing, and a long handled shovel is really nice, so you don't have to bend over. You see all of our equipment here is long handled. And then a standard garden hoe, again, just for chopping at some of those weeds on the side of our plants. Some of the basics. Need a trowel if you're to dig in your plants. Get a hole that's nice and big. You want a hole, if you buy the 4-inch pots, you want it as deep as the 4-inch pots. Maybe a little bit deeper if you're gonna add some compost to that hole before you put the plant on top. This is a hand cultivator. If you're practicing no dig, this you will be able to mix in some compost. You can also, as we keep saying right now, just make sure that some water can get through that compacted layer of mulch on the top. Gotta have some good clippers, and now's a really good time to go to your local hardware store, get them sharpened up for the fall. And this is not in the guide, but it is one of my favorite tools. This is called a cobra head. I bought this one at the Natural Gardener, and it's just great for in tight spaces where you want to pull a weed, to loosen right where you want to go and then pull that weed out. I like a gardening wand, which is again a long handled version of a nozzle. And you can see, gotta have some good gardening gloves. Occasionally, after it rains, little fire ant piles might pop up, and these are great tools for that, to save your hands and save the nails. So follow along with us as we go through the rest of our guide and we begin planting our fall garden, our fall demonstration garden here at Zilker Botanical.